Hey guys, and welcome to another video. So today I have a review, a first impression, a demo, all those on this product here, which is the L'Oreal Glam Bronze Cushion de Soleil. And I looked this up and I can't find anything on it. I've only noticed that it's sold in France and it's not in the US or the UK, but I was able to get my hands on this, so I was like, yes, I'm going to do a review, I'm going to try it out. It looks super interesting. So I mean, as you can see, I've got my face done, but I look really bland because I don't have any highlighter or bronzer or blush on, because I wanted to put this on first and then the highlight and then the blush, because that's how I usually do it. This is $14.99. I'm not exactly sure when this is going to come out in the UK or the US, but I was able to get my hands on it. It is, did I just say it was $14.99? Yeah, it's $14.99. When I saw this, I immediately thought of Do the Hoola by Benefit, which is their liquid bronzer. And because this obviously has a little sponge like that, and then it's got the cushion. So if you're familiar with the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion foundation, it's exactly the same but bronzer form. And so it just says L'Oreal Glam Bronze Cushion de Soleil Fresh Glow Bronzer. I have to peel this thing at the back to see what it's all about, because I'm not very sure exactly how to use it. So it says press applicator into sponge. Okay, yeah, press applicator into sponge. And then 2, glide to build coverage, tap to add a dewy bronze glow. So it's basically saying you could use this as like a really nice fresh bronzy tan, like a face tan, or you could just tap it in to give yourself a bronzy glow. I think I'm going to do the bronzy glow because I've already got my foundation done in that and I just need the bronzer. I haven't done my bronzer or contouring, so I need something on my face. I'll just do a quick swatch of it on my hand. It's extremely product filled. As soon as you put your finger on it, it's a lot of product on. So yeah. So obviously it is like bronzer. It's orangey, but it's meant to give you like a warm look. So that's what it looks like. As you can see, it blends in really well. So I'm only going to tap this into my skin where I would actually apply bronzer. So let me just bring up the description on the L'Oreal France website, because there's no other description other than the L'Oreal France one. There's like no review on this, there's nothing about this. It's only sold on L'Oreal France website. Okay, it says, obviously translate isn't accurate, but this is what it says: makeup sunny freshness. I don't know if it's meant to say like that, but it says discover one foundation, it's got an asterisk on it, foundation cushion of sun, a moisturizing and sunny formula used in a cushion for a perfect tan, refreshed and bright, modular tan, hydration 4 hours, absolute lightness, fresh faced. So you can basically use this as like a face tanner, but obviously it will come off because it's a face product, makeup product. You can use this as obviously as a bronzer or as a face tan, which is actually quite cool. It's pretty versatile then. Magical experience, recreate the natural radiance thanks to the new application gestures. 1, press the puff against the sponge. 2, apply evenly and tap for a luminous effect. So you should look extremely lovely and dewy and sun-kissed with this product. So I'm going to try it out and see how I like it. So the other Glam Bronze product I own is actually the powder one. This is the Glam Bronze in Blonde Sun, and this is my favourite. It's one of the lightest powders that they have, and I use this all the time as a bronzer, all the time. So I'm kind of comparing the two. So one's in liquid form and one's in powder form, so it's quite interesting. I could like put this on and then put this on top as like to set it, but if you want a dewy glow you might not want to set it with powder. This is so interesting. I've never done anything like this before. Press, press, press. Oh my god, there's a lot of product on here. Look. Now I don't want too much on my face. I feel like it will just be a patch, so I'm gonna pat some of it on the back of my hands. Because I really don't want like a big blotch of it. So, okay. Damn. I look sun-kissed to the gods. So I'm being very gentle with this because I know if I just press it down on my skin, I'm going to have one circle right on my face. So I'm being very light-handed, trying to get this in the places where I would put my powder bronzer on. So obviously if you want it stronger in some places, you put most of the product there. Try and get it back here in my hairline. It doesn't have a smell to it, so it's not going to be like a frustrating smell that's like too strong or too lab testy. I really look bronzed up, like super bronzed up. I need to start bringing it up to my hairline. Like my scalp is so white, it's literally unreal. You don't actually have to use a sponge. I've noticed if you take I'd say take a brush that has half real hairs and half synthetic. I completely forgot the words. Do duo fiber. I would take a small duo fiber brush, pat it in, put it on the back of your hand to remove any excess and really buff it in. I feel like that would work really well. Unfortunately, I don't have a really small duo fiber brush. I've got this, but I feel like it could be a bit messy. I'd want something a bit smaller. Something a bit smaller and more compact. That would be a little bit better. But for now, this is what I'm going to go with. So up to now, I mean, yeah, I look bronzed. Yeah, I look definitely bronzed. Maybe I put a bit too much, maybe I didn't. It really depends on, like, I don't know. I like it because this is how I usually do it with my bronzing powder. But because, I don't know, it looks a bit too strong, doesn't it? Maybe it's because I'm really pale. But I don't know, I like it. It makes it 10 times easier for me, I think. Though I do love a brush applicator with powder, it's very simple, but this, it's more easier to build up and it definitely goes on much more stronger, quicker. It's less time wasting, I believe, because you can put it on and it really goes on and you don't have to keep going back in because there's a lot already on the applicator. So put it on the side of my nose. I'm just going to do a light. How about that, if I just do a tiny light application everywhere else, so it doesn't look as strong, because I'm pale AF. I actually like it, I personally like it. I like the way it builds up. I think the coverage of this is quite good. I probably would use this to like tan my face a little because I am extremely pale. That's why when it's summer I immediately go out, get some of that sun, get some of that vitamin D, because I burn, but like once that burn goes, I look so golden, it's unreal, it's beautiful. So this is great for makeshift while it's not summer yet. I actually like it, I'm not gonna lie, I actually like it. So I'm just gonna get, if I have some on the back of my hand of this, and dust it on the jawline, just bring it down my neck. Do you know, I like it. I think, I mean the texture, it just goes into your skin, you don't actually feel it. The way it looks, obviously you can see, if you want to build it, you can create layers and layers on top of that and top of that. it doesn't feel heavy, obviously. It just feels so light that it doesn't feel like I even put anything on my skin. I love how natural it looks, even though on camera it probably looks super, super orange, but I think it looks really lovely and natural than a powder, because a powder can really build up on the skin and it will look kind of cakey. So with a liquid, it actually works really well. It can look like your skin, so it's not like it's gonna leave like materials, like not materials, but it doesn't look like it's gonna leave itself on top of your skin. It really buffs itself into your skin. And obviously with a sponge, you always buff things in with a sponge and it just looks flawless. So, and with a brush as well. I think the brush, if you really work it in, it could really blend in as well. So I feel like the liquid bronzer is actually quite good. So I'm thinking about getting the Do the Hoola and comparing them side by side, because I'm very intrigued with the Do the Hoola. I've seen loads of people use it, and I mean, I feel like this does the exact same thing, but this is only £15, and let me just check how much Do the Hoola is. So Do the Hoola is £22.50. Now, I'm going to buy it because where I work, just like a block away, there's Mac and Benefit and all that stuff. So I'm gonna buy it because I'm very intrigued by it. If it does exactly the same as this, then this is £15, whereas that's £25. So you know which one's obviously better price and better quality. So we'll see. I mean, the other one is a pump bottle, whereas this is more of a cushion. I mean, yeah, the pump bottle could be a bit better and this could be a little bit messy, but it's more about value for money and quality. So I'll try that out and see if that's good. I was frightened that this would actually mess up my foundation because I'm not really used to putting other like liquid layers on top. Obviously concealers and then you set it, but I mean other liquid products on top. So like I was kind of scared this would rub off my foundation, and it hasn't. It's actually kept my foundation there. It hasn't like rubbed off anything. It just looks super natural. I'm just going to contour and highlight, just finish the rest of my makeup, and I'll see what's happening at the end of that. Okay, I just slightly contoured, added some blush and put some highlight on, so now I feel completed. So my final thoughts on this, I actually would put this into my makeup routine. I actually like it. I think it's quicker. I don't know, maybe it's just me because I feel like I have to keep building up the powder so much because I have to put on my makeup like all the time. So when I use the Glam bronze and I use the bizzznezzz bronzing powder, so I feel like I have to keep going back and forth, making it more stronger. With the first application, you've got the application will be heavy, so putting it on the back of your hand and just putting it on, it makes it much more easier, I believe, because you've still got a lot of product there, but it's not too much that it will look like a blob. So I feel like it actually works really nicely. I would definitely use this again. The downfalls on it, I don't really think there's any downfalls. Obviously, you know, it's in a thing here and you've got to lift it up, this and that, but I kind of like the packaging. I love the packaging of this. I think it's so cute. And it's just eye-catching to me. I love the bronze colour to it, and I don't know, I find it really cute that you have a little section for the cushion. You pop it open when you want to use it, you close it up when you don't, like that. I don't know, I like it. I mean, it's travel friendly, it's small, and you've got basically a sun in a cushion, as it was translated, that I found on the website. I like it. I think it's a really, really nice product. I mean, I think if I ran out of this, I'd probably end up buying another one. It's just one of those things that I feel like I probably won't leave the house without, because I just like it. And again, I have no idea when this is going to get sold in the UK or the US. I was just really lucky to get my hands on this. And yeah, £14.99 in pounds. So I'm guessing it could be the equivalent in other countries, but in France it's €20. If you would like to see me do a side-by-side with this Glam Bronze and the powder Glam Bronze, please let me know down below. And if you also want to see me do a side-by-side of this and the Do the Hoola by Benefit, please let me know down below as well. I can compare the two and tell you if it's good or not. And yeah, I mean, I have talked about everything. This is pretty good. Pros, it's good, it's quick, it's easy, you can build it up, it's versatile. Downfalls, there really isn't. I don't think so. Maybe some people might find it fussy and fumbly, but I personally enjoy the packaging and the way it is. Oh, and if you pick up too much, it's too much. If it looks like too much, it's too much. So yeah, just be careful with it. Don't be heavy-handed with it. Be extremely light-handed with it so that it looks nice and natural. So yeah, I think that's it. If you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share and comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.